So like if you're not aware, there was like a Dream SMP panel that was happening the same day. And then we like hear people singing. I think it was one of Will's songs. It was a Lovejoy song. And we hear people like singing and like chanting and stuff. Like, where's that come from? So like Tommy and Will fucking walk off. And I'm like, oh, I better follow the boys. They're probably gonna get in trouble, so I start following them. And it turns out the stage for the Dream SMP panel is like, it's set up and it's there, and they're filling the seats. Like, there's a lot of people just filling the seats and just sitting, waiting for us hours before the panel even starts. And Tommy and Will notice they could, you know, just poke their head through the curtain. So what do? They walk through the curtain. The security's right there. They walk through the curtain, but like beforehand, Tommy's like, film this. So I film it on Tommy's phone. I'm like holding his phone with the big red case. And they stand out. They just stand and go, hello. Like Tommy goes, hello. And then everyone just fucking screams. Like, I am not kidding you. It was hundreds of people just screamed like it was a concert. And I'm filming it and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening? And then within like moments, security like grabs the both of them, like shoos them away. And there's footage of this as well. I think someone posted it because like people were recording it. They saw like Tommy poke his head out and then go back in. So they knew they were there. They were going to show up. That's why Tommy asked me to record it. Then they got shooed off. In the exact same moment of them being shooed off, Rambo decides to step out and just stands there like an NPC, which makes people scream even more. And then he gets shooed off. It's just such a weird turn of events. Security grabbed Rambo and gave him a stern talking to, and he came back to us with his tail in between his legs, just saying like, Tommy, you got me in trouble. Tommy, they threatened to take my badge. It's like, oh my fucking god. They did what? They threatened to take his badge. Which, we found out later, was complete bullshit. They don't have the power to do that. We heard from multiple sources, people in charge. They said, that's not, they can't do that. You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, it's a better clip. All right, so what just happened here is this is just as Tommy and Will got shooed off, including me. Tommy and Will got like shooed away, and I quickly bailed. All right. And then, out of nowhere, just stands. Just fucking stands there looking. With his cowboy hat, his big pink cowboy hat. And then he gets shooed away. And then the Dream SMP. The Dream SMP panel happened. Oh my god. I didn't think I was going to be the first one out, by the way. So, you want to hear something insane? Not only were we all losing our minds, right? They had this, like, section for the talent to sit and wait, right? It was pretty nice. They had like water and stuff, snackies. We all just sat down, just recording random bits. I think like Tommy recorded some stuff for his vlog. And he started tweeting stuff like, hey guys, at Vidcon and waiting for the Dream SMP panel, can you sing such and such? Or at exactly this time at like 9:52, can you scream PogChamp? 9:52? No, it's more like 12:52 or something. Which worked. He looked at Will and was just like, Will, look at this. Wait. PogChamp! Like everyone all just screamed in unison PogChamp at the exact time that he said on Twitter. Was it 1:58? It was 1:58. Jesus Christ. That was fucking insane. But yeah, we had this little area at the back before the Dream SMP panel started. And we were just hanging out and we were losing it. We were like so nervous. We were like, oh my god, there's so many people out there. They were singing Lovejoy songs and like Wilbur's songs. Every word. Hundreds of people singing all this stuff. It was fucking insane. We were just like sat there just like, is this real? Is this fucking real right now? What is going on? Anyway, so I'm sat there and I look to my right and I see Jack Manifold and like somebody who looked like official with like a microphone attached to them and shit and like a headset. And he looked concerned and I was like, uh-oh. So I got up and Tommy came with me as well. And we were like, what's going on? And like she leaves and Jack looks at us and just goes, there is nobody to mediate this panel. And I'm like, what? Like, they don't have a mediator for this panel. There is no presenter. There is nothing. It's like, are you fucking kidding? What do you mean? There's no fucking media. What do you mean there's nobody in charge of this? What is happening? So this turns into this just meltdown of like, we have to go on stage in like 10 minutes. And you're just telling us now that there is no host for the panel and hundreds of people are waiting to see us. What the fuck? So we're just all like, I don't know what are we gonna do? And like Jack was like, I could maybe host it. I was like, you should host it. You're so good at hosting. And everyone's in agreement. They're like, Jack, you should do it. Nobody else can do it. You have to do it. And Jack's like, all right. So he starts getting himself in the fucking mood. Like, he's just had like the most important role just shoved on him out of nowhere. And he says, I'm gonna bring you all out. I'll go out first. And I'll bring you all out one by one. Not sure what order I'm going to do it in. I'm like, okay. Okay, oh my god. This just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. We were already a little bit stressed, but now you're just saying you're just going to pull people out random. So I had no idea that I was going to be, like, first after Jack. Like, right after Jack. I had no fucking clue. You know when I knew, chat? You know when I found out? When Jack made a fucking joke about the next member being the oldest. So I hear Jack talk about the person he's bringing onto the stage being the oldest member. And I look at Captain Puffy, I'm like, fuck, that's me, I guess. We're both OGs, but I'm definitely older. Here we go. And then he makes a joke about it being my possibly last live appearance. I'm like, this motherfucker. And he calls me out. He calls my name. And then I'm just like, shit, here I go. And then I just walk out. And it's insane. Everyone, you guys just scream. I'm just like, what is going on? Why am I here? People start chanting. I don't think it really comes across well in the live stream. So I'm going to quickly show you some footage of how loud it was. That was the sound of Jack going out, by the way. Listen. You want to see what our reaction was to that, chat? Hold on. Let me put... I pan across the room. I pan across the room at behind the scenes. That's Jack walking out. Oh my fucking god. So I hear, I think like roundabouts here. Is it here? Yep, there he is. Oh, I'll just go back a little bit. Ah, it's lagging. His final live appearance. This fuck. Holy fucking shit. Dude. It was a lot of people. You can't quite see. Maybe you can when I walked out. But there are people all the way at the back, right? So they had seats which didn't fill up the entire floor. So people just stood. So people just stood around the seats and filled everywhere around the edges. It was so many people. Look at that. The seats stopped like here. And then it just keeps going. Kristen was back here somewhere, I think. It was mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. And you can see here, that is our timer. That, I believe, started counting down once everyone got out. But that's how we knew how much time we had left. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's already going. 55 minutes and 38 seconds. Never mind. It was going anywhere. More than 500 people. Yep. I think it was roughly 1,000. Or just over 1,000. And they told us it was the most popular panel they've seen ever. There was always like room, like empty room at every panel they've had. But this was the most packed. Like multiple people told us this who worked there. We were like, holy fucking shit, what do you mean? What do you mean? It is 80% TikTokers here. What are you talking about? We filled everything and then some. What?
My God. Holy shit.
It was kind of nuts. And what's funny is I didn't hear this at the time, but in the footage, in the stream, you can hear Will and Tommy chanting Philza, 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 which is really wholesome. That was really cute of them to do that. That was very cool of them to do that. They were chanting over their microphone and like in the back. But yeah, that was incredible. Absolutely incredible. And there was only one cringe question, which I'm happy they asked because it broke the ice. I honestly, like, a lot of people were like, oh my God, I can't believe they asked that. I welcomed it. I thought it was hilarious. Dude, the people asking the question were laughing. They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. It was very funny. Most people will be like, oh, I hated that. It was horrible. Bro, if you were there, you were just laughing. It was amazing. It was just so fucking funny.